you wanted guidance, this is it. And I started crying. I tried to get up to like walk to a different room or something, and I literally couldn't stand. I fell to the ground and I put my face on the ground.
Inilah kisah perjalanan mengejutkan saudari Jo menuju Islam. Dibesarkan dalam keluarga Kristen yang taat, dia menghabiskan hari minggunya di gereja, mengikuti pelajaran Alkitab, dan bahkan berpikir untuk mengabdikan hidupnya pada agama Kristen. Tapi ada sesuatu yang terasa belum lengkap, dan kegelisahan itu mendorongnya untuk mencari makna yang lebih dalam. Lalu suatu hari, dalam sekejapan mata, tiba-tiba dia mengambil Al-Qur'an dan hidupnya mulai berubah. Sekarang mari kita dengarkan kisahnya yang luar biasa ini dari kata-katanya sendiri.
When I got to college, I decided that I wanted to start going to one of the college Bible studies at a local church. And I went to go get a new Bible that had margins so that I could take notes, because I really wanted to get closer to my faith and become, a better follower of God. And while I was at the bookstore, there was also a copy of the Qur'an sitting on the shelf. And I remember thinking to myself, oh, well, that's the same God. I would love to read this someday and understand how other people think and what they believe. Foreshadowing. So I take it home and I don't read it for a year. A full year. I was like, nope, I'm focused on the Bible, I'm Christian, I want to have a very thorough understanding of the Bible before I read the Qur'an. Because I was going to read it as an outsider, just to understand what other people think, Fast forward to about a year ago, I'm sitting in my bed praying and I just get this feeling that's go read the Qur'an. You've had it on your shelf for a year now, it's time to go read it. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll go do that. So I go and I get the copy that I had, and I read a little introduction to the translation, about the translator, and a little bit intro to Islam. I was like, this is so cool, oh my gosh. And then I opened it up to the first 7 verses, Al-Fatiha, and if you're Muslim, then you probably already picked up on this with what I already said, but if you're not, this is the opening to the Qur'an in English. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful, all praises for Allah, the Lord of all worlds, the most compassionate, most merciful, master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those you have blessed, not those you are displeased with, or those who are astray. Ameen. And yeah, so within 7 lines of the Quran, I knew I was Muslim, and I finished reading the whole Quran in English in about 3 months, and then I took my Shahada right before Ramadan, and yeah, it's been a year now, and oh my gosh, yes, that's my story, that's how I became Muslim.